Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Calderon, and for our GIS 510 final project, I chose to work with data from the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality, more specifically the North Carolina Coastal Reserve and the National Estuarine Research Reserve. The North Carolina Coastal Reserve is a network of 10 protected sites that have been established for long-term research, education, and stewardship. And they have been conducting the Terrapin tally since 2014. And this is basically a citizen science project that allows trained volunteers to conduct headcount surveys by kayak of Diamondback terrapins within the state of North Carolina to better understand their species population count. For those of you who don't know, the Diamondback terrapin is a species of turtle that is found in salt marshes along the southeastern United States. It is a species of special concern in North Carolina and many of those other states along the East Coast because it is the only turtle in North America that can live in brackish water, the mixture of freshwater and saltwater. Freshwater coming from the land, our rivers and streams, and saltwater coming from our oceans. In 2022, we are in our 9th season of the Terrapin Tally. There are 11 sites that you can paddle by kayak spanning from the coast of Carteret County to Brunswick County. One of those sites is Zeke's Island Reserve. So I like to say that I'm still informally doing the Terrapin Tally as I am an interpretive naturalist and kayak tour guide for Zeke's Island, which is why I chose it for my GIS final project. So my 3 analysis questions are: where are the most suitable estuarine habitats that kayakers could potentially record the greatest number of Diamondback terrapin sightings? What habitats fall within a 1.25-mile radius of the boat ramp? And what is the largest single area for optimal Diamondback terrapin sightings in Zeke's Island Reserve? All of my original data came from the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality. In my web map, you will see Zeke's Island boundary shapefile, which is polygon data of the boundary of the reserve. You will see Zeke's Island habitat mapping shapefile, which is polygon data of the habitat types and distribution within the reserve. And then you will see Zeke's Island boat ramp shapefile, which is a point data showing the boat ramp of the reserve. So here is my web map displaying the result from my question 1. Again, my question was: where are the most suitable estuarine habitats that kayakers could potentially record the greatest number of Diamondback terrapin sightings? I got this answer by selecting by attribute categories of persistent habitat known to support Diamondback terrapin populations. I then exported those features of persistent estuarine habitats. Specifically, this was emergent wetlands. And then I used the dissolve tool on that emergent wetland layer and made sure to uncheck the create multi-part features so I could make it multi-part to single part. So moving on to my expected outcomes of question 2 and question 3. My question 2, again, was what habitats fall within a 1.25-mile radius of the boat ramp? I created this question from personal experience of kayaking on Zeke's Island and just knowing that you kind of do have to put a buffer for yourself and know your limits of how far out you can kayak and safely kayak back. So for this question, I want to create a 1.25-mile buffer from the boat ramp, which would be your access point from kayak as well as boat. And then I want to clip that buffer to the extent of the boundary of the island and then intersect that buffer with my result from question 1. And last but not least, my expected outcome for question 3 will hopefully be the largest single area for optimal Diamondback terrapin sightings in Zeke's Island Reserve. Thank you all for watching.